Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Hello farmers and welcome back to Mercury Farms by Alien Jim. Sugar beet. Sugar beet. Sugar beet. Yeah, we got sugar beets. Tons and tons of sugar beets to harvest today. Am I get to them all today? I don't know, it's a lot of sugar beet. But we'll see what you can do. The trailer is now pink for this reason. I didn't know what color to go with. And why pink? Well, because sugar beet is, well, that's kind of like a peach color. But it's close as I can get. So that's what you're going to get. So yeah, we got to remove the tops here. I'm going to do a little bit of this myself. And then, of course, I'm going to hire a worker for this. If you think I'm going to do this, go watch someone else. Because I'm not harvesting that much sugar beet. But we'll have our worker going to this, and we'll have to unload them quite often. We are going to also weed today these two fields. I got my Case Puma down here. And not the weeder. For some reason, I'm already in stage 2 of weeds down here. So, yeah, we got the herbicide sprayer. And, of course, we got the T8 here. He is going to seed this field with sunflower. I think I probably got him set on soybean. Yeah, I'm going to leave him on soybean. I think what we'll do is we'll do this field with sunflower. I did come up here already and weed this out last night. And that's why we are up to, also, can I get out of this page, please? That's why we're up to $257,000 because if you remember, we had a lot of slurry and manure. I took care of a good amount of slurry. The manure, I do want to talk about this just for a second. I do love the fact with this cow pasture that you don't see all the manure and you don't get a huge pile and overflows and everything. You just get a little bit. The problem becomes is when you want to remove the manure, I think this holds... I'm going to say anywhere from 10 to 12,000 liters. There's like 10 to 12,000 liters of manure here. And once you empty it, it's every 15 minutes where you get another 3,000 liters. I hope I got that. Is it every 5 or 15? I don't remember now. So when you have, what am I down to? 177. I've already taken 90,000 liters out of here. But it took me a while to have the belt here and the trailer here. The belt is great to remove the manure with. The problem is when I leave the area, the engine turns off on the belt. So I got to come back like every 50 minutes, turn the belt back on, or turn the quote unquote engine on, wherever that may be, and then turn the belt back on to empty this into a trailer. So that's just a little bit of a hassle. That's just a small thing though. But I do love the fact that it doesn't show all the manure here. And I don't have 300,000. I was trying to figure out when I first started with this cow pasture. I'm like, that's a small area for manure. I mean, yeah, I love it until you want to empty it. It's a little bit of a problem. Just a small thing, but it's there. I already have taken off the front loader off this deuce fire, and it does fit the Case Puma just fine. So this guy is actually ready to be sold. And like I said, we need 300 grand to buy the tractor that we need. I did go around with the Case Puma and cleaned out all the animals. So they're all cleaned out. The sheep need to be looked at today as well. Well, since I'm already back on here. So yeah, they need some water. And of course, they need some hay. The cows are all good. And of course, the chickens, they're pretty much fine as well. Both pastures. I did look at the sheep. And I already got 3 full pallets of wool and, of course, a mixture of other pallets. I got like 1 or 2 of them in there. So, doing good on that front. The other thing I noticed that we probably will be, well, I shouldn't say probably. It's getting close. I said if milk gets up to $1,500, we'll sell it. We're at $1,336, and you probably saw we have 110,000 liters of it to go. Right now, I don't want to sell the sugar beet. I think we're going to store it. The best price is now finally at the vehicle shop. When I started the morning, these were the 2 best prices that were going down. And finally, the vehicle shop grain started to go up. So we'll see what that gets us to. But for now, we're going to store it. We're going to stow it, Flo. We're going to stow it. We got a silo, so we're going to stow it. And that's what we're going to do. I want to be in here because I need to get back to my beet harvester. Which is, for some reason, oh, I'm not in the beet harvester, I'm in the Volvo. which is ready to roll. So let's go ahead and turn this sucker on. Now I think I need to do a couple of headlands on both ends, just because, well, this thing is long, and yeah, we need to turn around. So I will do 2 headlands on both ends. So I am going to do some of the work here, but not much. So 2 headlands up here, 2 headlands down at the other side, and of course we got to do at least 1 row to get down there. So you can see already, just by doing 1 headland, I'm probably going to have, wow, am I going to get to 10,000 liters just by doing 1 headland? That's a lot of sugar beet. Lots and lots of sugar beet. I knew this, and I think I told you when I was planting sugar beet down. It's like when I got halfway done through planting the sugar beet, I was thinking, this is going to be a lot of sugar beet. And I think I've said a lot of sugar beet in this episode already, and we're like 2 minutes in. So, we're going to harvest some more sugar beet, and then we'll sell some sugar beet, and then we'll be done with sugar beet for a while. Hopefully. I don't have pigs, so I don't really need it. But it's we're just mixing up by doing some different crop here. Yeah, we got tons. Yeah, I'm glad this holds 90,000 liters, because we are going to need all 90,000 liter capacity on this sucker. And the good news is that harvest looks like it's going to harvest at 13 miles an hour. So that's going to speed up the process as well. So once we get this guy going, we're going to hop into the T8 and try to get 2 headlands done, plus a little cubby hole corner that we got in that field going over there. And then we can set that guy off in the worker, and then we'll hop into the case Puma in the mix of emptying this guy out once in a while. And it's not going to take us long to get rid of those weeds at all. And once we get rid of the weeds, we can always hop back into the T8, fire that worker, and continuing seeding that field ourselves, while also coming over here often, and it's probably going to be often, to empty this guy out of sugar beet, sugar beet, sugar beet. Alright, let's get rid of these weeds over here as well. So yeah, we're gonna plant some soybeans over in that field, because I think that was the original plan, and I think I'll just stick to it. And then this field here will be sunflower. Now sunflower on the hard economy in this map sells pretty well. I just saw a price, I just kind of glanced at it, and I saw 4 digits again. It was like 1,050 or so-ish, somewhere around there. And that's the way we need to go. So, I also got to keep my eye on the price of milk, like I said, because I do want to sell that Deuce Fire that we have and buy its huger, bigger brother. I keep wanting to say this. It's not a Series 9. It's the 9 Series Deuce Fire. I'm not good with model numbers. I just play a farmer. Yeah, and get a wonderful paint job and a bigger tractor. Yeah, we're going all out in that sucker. At first I was hesitating, like, why do I need 700 horsepower in a tractor? And then, after I got done recording, I was like, why not? So, yeah. Why not? I mean, the T8 does have 435, and it struggles a little, well, I don't want to say a little bit. It struggles enough. That's why we're getting a bigger tractor with a seed roll and a cultivator in our maize field, corn field, chaff field, whatever you want to call it. So we're finally going to make some money with a root crop harvester. The question is, am I going to get more? How much money am I going to get back in this field, and it will repay for the root crop harvester just by doing this field once? That is the question. So I think if we put it into storage, and I already forgot how many liters our silo holds. Is it 500,000? And you're like, well, what does it matter? What's the point? Well, sugar beet, basically that's like 6 loads with this thing. And you can probably already tell. I mean, I'm just doing 2 headlands and a couple passes up and down the field. Yeah, we're almost, what are we, like 2/3 of the way full on this already? So like 60,000? Yeah, we're at 59,000. Yeah, so we'll probably reach that 500,000 mark in the silo, and then I may have to sell it. So I'm not going to buy another silo just to put this down, and I'm not going to dump it on the ground either. I'm just not going to... Well, you know, I do have that shed on the side of the workable shed. I could put it in there, but that's sugar beet. Yeah, that's just gonna overflow in there. You know, we'll worry about that when we get there. I think that's what I should just do. Let's not worry about it now. Let's worry about it if we get that far. No, 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 no. I was trying to be a little bit cheeky there, and I thought the header would grab that little bit of a row. So first time harvesting the field when it's this big, and I decided to go sugar beet because I'm an idiot. And yeah. The only thing that would really make my day right now, and if it pops up right now, and you know what I'm going to say, but if it pops up while we're doing this, I'll just quit. If there's a great demand for sugar beet and the price gets up to, say, I don't know, 170, 180, that would be terrific. Then I wouldn't worry about it. We just like, yeah, we're gonna sell it. I probably am not going to get back up to the top, and this thing's going to be full. And of course, you can see our pipe or belt system. Oh, come on. Come on, Peanut. Pay attention. You're missing a row. Every sugar beet counts. Not one sugar beet left behind. But I'm sure the worker will probably do that. Maybe not. I think the workers are more competent than I am most of the time. I can fit 500 more liters in here. Not worth it. So let's go ahead and just back her up. We'll park it. Well, I should say park it. We'll pause it over here. Let's make sure I get the belt all the way up. And I don't feel like running around, so we'll grab this guy. Now, the thing with sugar beet is I am going to have to... Well, I don't have to, but the field will need to be plowed. And I don't want to lose the 20% or so that we have. That we'll lose from not plowing the field. Yeah, we know we're gonna fill that up, so I might as well just get out. And once I finish this row of sugar beet, we'll set them off on a worker. Luckily, this empties out quick enough. Now, I might as well put the pipe back in now. I just wish when the worker extended the pipe for us that he would extend it as high as that. But can't have everything. It's always nice to want. Alright, sir. I'm going to make sure I overlap enough because I sure as heck didn't go in a straight line. I could have activated GPS, but why would I? Just for a couple passes. You should be good to go there, right, dude? Ma'am? Whoever you are. But we know what does not need Plime. That would be great if there was a thing called Plime. Sounds like something I could invent. I don't think I can turn this... Well, maybe I can now that he's giving me a little bit more room. Can I turn this guy around in here? Oh, yeah. I got plenty of room. I'm not going to bother checking the price. We know it was 141 and climbing. Even it's only been a few minutes, so the best the price is going to be is like 143, 144. I want to see how high I can get before I sell it. So no sense of selling it now. And selling it over the time of him doing the field by slowly feeding the vehicle grain shop some sugar beet, the demand there is going to go down, so the price is not going to get as high as it probably could. If that makes any sense, because I never really do. Alright, almost 90,000-ish liters coming our way. I'm going to miss my... Yep. Too much weight. Let's go ahead and dump that right in. And you know what? Turn the engine off. And yes, I did clean the trailer after transporting all that manure at midnight, so it's clean. It's clean. Yeah, we're going to do this first before getting the seed drill going. Because like I said, this shouldn't take us too long. I mean, we just barely seeded these fields yesterday in-game. And somehow they reached stage 2 on weeds. And I was like, what's going on here? But with this sprayer here, it's not going to take me too long to take care of these 2 fields because they're small. Well, they're not that small, but they're small-ish. I shouldn't say they're small fields because this field here is 2 fields put together. So when you're seeing this video on, let's see, this video goes out on Saturday, which is, well, I don't even know what Saturday is. Let's see, today's the 25th, so that'd be the 27th of July. So Seasons has been out for a while. When I mean a while, I mean like 3 days. So I'm pretty sure a lot of you that have PC or Mac are probably playing with Seasons. Hopefully your map is Seasons capable, because from what I kind of been told, and I think I mentioned this last episode, is most maps, if they're not Season capable, and the map creators then create them to be Season capable, most of the time it's going to create where you have to create a new, start a new game in order for it to work properly. So that's why I didn't jump into it, because it's like, you know what, I may try to find just a map that I may just do some, give us a good amount of money and we'll just zip through some seasons just to kind of get the hang of it. So when I do my Let's Play on Seasons, I kind of know what to expect. I need to get a grip on how the animals actually work now. Did I just say animals? Yeah, animals. The things with 4 legs and fur and stuff like that. Seeing that, you got to pay attention to your cows. As the cows get older, they don't produce as much milk. All that good stuff. We need to keep track of that. I need to learn how to make hay, which sounds kind of stupid. But when you're so used to just cutting grass, using a tedder, and then using a windrower and just pick it up and it's hay within a matter of minutes. You can't do that with Seasons. So I'll have to get used to that and learn how that goes. I mean, I've watched a few videos, and of course I read the tutorials long before Seasons came out. As we all saw, there were teachers like, hey, this is how you gotta do hay, and we're like, what's your point? What's so difficult about it? Oh, okay, that's what's difficult about it now. Probably not worth spraying the herbicide with this little bit of strip of weeds, but I'm kind of rich, so we're gonna do it. Yeah, so I'm not sure how that's going to go, and plus, yeah, I mean, we got more work to do on this farm. I got a whole field of sugar beet to concentrate on first, which is going to take us quite a while. And just like that, we are just about done weeding these fields, and all of our fields will be weeded that need to be taken care of. I probably have to do fertilizer on these fields. We do not inject digestate on these fields. So that'll be something that we'll have to do at some point. Definitely have to do it in this in-game day. Right? Because these fields are not double fertilized, right? No, just one stage. This guy's getting along well already. So for now, I'm just going to park this guy roughly. I've been doing better about parking my vehicles away now. Now that we got all these beautiful sheds to put stuff in. And I said I was going to leave them out, but you know what? We're going to go ahead and park them up. And now we just leave the lights on in the sheds at all times because at nighttime it looks kind of neat over here. Yeah, my helper needs a little bit of help. And I think he's going to be going the correct way for us. So we'll just leave the case Puma right there for now. Let's grab this guy. So that was almost perfect timing. Finished up with the weeding, and then, yeah, our sugar beet harvester is saying, hey, did you forget about me over here? I'm like, no. Maybe for a second or two. So let's go help him out. Then we'll hop into the T8. And I'm hoping I can get a couple laps done. And then I can set him off on a worker. And then maybe I can come over here and kind of keep track of the sugar beet harvester. And double check on some prices. But I'm keeping my eye in the upper right hand corner. I need $40,000 more to buy our new tractor. Now I will get some cash from selling our other tractor as well. You know, it'd be really great if I can get this guy before he's full. Come on, empty, don't stop. Perfect. Perfect. But actually, he's getting along rather well on the field now. I mean, he's gotten quite a good amount of few rows done already. I was just interested to see the sugar beet come out. Looks like the wind is pushing him towards the back of the trailer. When we look at it from this angle, it looks like he's all fine and dandy. No. Where are you going? Oh, am I full? Oh, no, you're empty. Okay. Almost 90,000 liters again. But yeah, I want to finish harvesting the sugar beet all in one go in this episode. Actually, I'm not going to show you the whole thing, but I will do a jump cut here because, yeah. I mean, I don't think it's going to take as long as I thought, but it's going to take a while. And, because I do need to take care of the sheep in this in-game day as well. So a lot of things I kind of want to get done this episode. In order to, I mean, you've already seen me do some beet harvesting, some herbicide spraying. And why not? Just a little bit of seeding as I make some laps. But once I get started and the seed drone get going, I'll probably skip a little bit because my throat is starting to get really dry. Summer will do that to you. Alright, so now we got about 180,000 liters and I overshot again. Oh, yep. Alright. Alright, so I can leave them there. Take a quick look here. Wow, the price stopped at 141. Yeah, that's no good. Oh, and the milk stopped there as well. Ooh, that's a kick in the groin. Well, we'll see how it goes all later on here. Who knows? Maybe we'll get, like I said, maybe we'll get lucky. This saying this needs lime? I saw it said it needs lime. It must be this corner right here. Yeah, just that little corner right there. It's all good. Yeah, so I think we said soybeans for this field, correct? And I set up the seed drill late in the evening before, and we said just leave it here. Yeah, it's all set up for soybeans. Yeah, so the big livestock market field, once we get plowed again, yeah, we'll stick some sunflowers in over there. At least we'll have some sugar beet in storage, it looks like, because I'm not going to sell it for 141. I want to wait until at least get up to at least 150. I think that's what I should do. But last time I held out, that was with the canola when we had over 200,000 liters, and I waited. I'm like, I'm going to wait till the price gets to 900. And then realized that, you know what, I don't think it gets up to 900 on hard economy. So we finally sold it. But we'll see how far that price can go. I think we saw it in the 160s. I think in previous episodes, oh yeah, I guess with the 160, and now I just completely forgot what's going on, so I don't know. I do not know. Yeah, so for right now, I think this would be a good time to say I'll see you in just a bit. I'm going to just keep on. I'm going to seed here by myself as much as I can do before the harvester is ready. And I'll go take care of him. Then I'll come back and seed some more. But like I said, I got a lot more things I want to get done this episode. So, yeah, I'll see you. Let's see, what time is it? We're running at times 5 speed. It's now 25 past 10. So let's see what time I bring it back. Here we have a full load of sugar beets in our trailer, and we're not going to the silo, so that means one thing, or two things, or, well, yeah, it means our silo is full. We have 500,000 liters already in our silo. For you, that means nothing because you have no idea how far we've gotten on the field, but I can tell you this, we're just about halfway there. So, it is time to sell sugar beet. So far, 500,000 liters in the silo, and now 90,000 liters going to the vehicle grain shop. I am going to count how many liters I do sell, and then of course add the 500,000 to see how much we get off this field of sugar beet. Right now it's quite a bit. I was hoping for 12 grand, and yeah, we got 12,735, and this is with a price of 141. Not the best price I think we've seen on here, but you know, for a while I thought, how about if I just put down a silo extension? Then it's like, well, then I kind of blow all the cash I need to buy our new tractor. And really, is it worth it just so I can store more sugar beet? Because I'm probably never going to have 500,000 liters of anything else. Or maybe potatoes if I ever go that route, but I don't think we will. It's like, you know what, the price is what it is. Sometimes you just got to do what you got to do. Putting down a whole silo is not my best option. As you can see also the field over there, we have finished seeding that. The T8 and, yeah, where am I going? To the silo, Peanut. To the silo. Yeah, so the T, did I say the T9? I meant to say the T8. And the Pronto Horse 9 had no problem getting that field done as quickly as he can. So there's our sugar beet. Yeah, 500,000, cannot fit more in here. And you think, what are you doing here? We need the hay. I'm just going to fill it up. I don't think the sheep are going to take this much hay, but I need to go down top off the sheep while I'm waiting for our beet harvester to go ahead and top off. I should have enough time to go down and top off the sheep. Bring this back, dump this back in, because I hope I don't use all of this. But you never know. We'll bring it with us. But yeah, this field's ready to go. It does need to be fertilized one more time. And of course, at some point, we know the weeds will get here. But also, while I'm coming over, you can kind of see ahead of us how far we've gotten on the big field. I would say we're just about halfway already. So yeah, I think we're definitely gonna get over 1 million liters of sugar beet off that field. Wow, I just cleaned these sheep this morning and they are filthy. These guys are filthy. You guys are worse than the, well, I'm not gonna go far as say you're worse than the pigs. So 34. Okay, left me with just about 10,000 liters. They should be good for about 10 days. I'm going to say probably 9 because they're still reproducing. We're getting like one sheep just under a day. I think it's every 23 hours now is their reproduction rate. Not too bad at all. And yeah, the wool is being produced faster and faster. I was shocked when I opened up this morning and saw 3 full pallets. So that's 30,000 liters plus whatever is in all the other pallets. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to continue, well, the worker's going to continue to beet harvest. I'm going to go grab a drink and let him do all the work. And I'll be doing some shuttling back and forth. But seeing that we're only halfway through the field, and remember it was 25 past 10 when I started, and here we are almost quarter past 1400, so almost 4 hours in game time, and that equivalates to almost 48 minutes in real time, running at times 5. We've been harvesting this field, and we're just about halfway. Even though this guy is harvesting at a pretty good clip, it's going to take another 40, about 40 more minutes for him to finish up. It's going to be like an all day product. Now that we're in the field, you can kind of see really where we are. So that's how much he's done. And we got this much more to go. So yeah, we're just somewhere near halfway. But you get the picture. So what I'm going to do is, well, he's about full. I need to empty it because he's going down the correct way. So after I make my next run, I'm going to head on up to the animal farm, grab the milk tanker / water tanker, fill it up with some water if it doesn't have any in it already. I'm going to go top off the sheep in between while this guy keeps harvesting. I'm not going to bring it back for at least another half an hour. We're going to continue here harvesting and selling, and probably the price is going to drop on sugar beet, so I'm not going to keep getting 12,000, but we'll see where we are in about half hour's time, so I'll see you then. Here we are at the vehicle shop, not selling sugar beet, although I still am. The price at the vehicle shop is still $141 and holding, but we're still selling sugar beet. Yeah, I'm going to stutter because whose idea was it to plant sugar beet in that field? I think it was mine. Dude, that dude's fire out there? Yeah, it's here. I don't know why I'm talking to you to sell something, but here we are. I could sell it straight away from here without repairing it. I'll repair for $75 and get like an extra $80 on that. So I'm going to get $11,464 for that. Cool. Not bad at all. So that brings us up to $330,000, which is more than enough. Is my dude's fire ready? She says it is. It's out back, except for I actually have to purchase it because I haven't done that yet. So, in here, large tractors, scroll on down, scroll past it, then go back and say, where is it? And it's like, you're looking right at it. Yeah, this was made by Timmy. His name's right in there. So, Series 9. So, yeah, we're going to go with the 780 horsepower engine, gas guzzler, GPS, of course. Wheels, we want wheel weights on there. Why wouldn't we? And that's all we got for options other than the main color. This is the color we're kind of running, but since with the glossiness of the tractor, we're not going to really match the rest of the tractors. We are going with the Challenger rims. I think we need to take it outside and see what it looks like. But yeah, $294,300. Why wouldn't you? Yeah, we are all set. Big engine. Yeah, purchase this big guy. You can fetch your purchase at the store. Thank you very much. Thank you. Yeah, thank you for draining my bank account. We're down to 36,000. It looks better outside in the sunlight, does it not? Let's actually get it in the sunlight. Ooh. Listen to her purr. Let's go ahead and turn all that stuff off. Turn GPS off right now. She tops out at 46 miles an hour compared to the other Deuce Fire we had, which topped out at 24. Wow, this thing is a beast. Look how big this thing is. And actually out in the sunlight, that looks so much better than it does in the store. So this is going to help out quite a bit. And we're probably going to use it when we turn over that big field that we're harvesting right now. I can have the T8 plowing it, and this guy can be hauling the cultivator behind it. So how close does it match the other colors? I mean, yeah, with the glossiness, it should be the same, but it quite isn't. Let's compare this to the T8 in size. Yeah, it doesn't look that bad out in the sun. In the shop, I was kind of like, it's not bad. So we get a rough idea what it's like compared to the T8. It's always hard to compare. I mean, yes, it is a little bit bigger. Yeah, that's looking really nice. I like it a lot. Yeah, so 3-point linkage in the front, 3-point linkage in the back. Yeah, so we didn't have a 3-point linkage in the front of the other Dude's Fire. And a PTO shaft in the front, obviously, and there better be one back here. Yeah, it's right there where my hand's touching. Ew, it's all greasy. I do like how the wheel weights on these tires went with the same colors of the rims. These wheel weights do not, but that's fine. That's all good. But yeah, a new tractor to the fleet. And yeah, I think I'm done spending money now. The only minor thing I could see that I may want in the future is a water tanker, which, by the way, I did top off the sheet because I'm using the milk tanker as a water tanker as well. But I'll just leave water in it, and if ever I decide to sell milk, I can always go over to the yeah, what's that called now? The garden center, and deliver water to the greenhouses over there and sell that, and then load it up with milk. And I do love the sunroof on it. Get a tan. You can see me in there. Hello, sir. How are you doing? I'm doing just fine. Yeah, it's looking great. I don't mind the glossiness out here in the sun. I wanted to buy the tractor now because at the rate I'm going, I'm still going to be harvesting sugar beet maybe when it gets dark. So let's head on over there so you can see. Yeah, this is what we got left. And right now it is almost 5 o'clock in the evening. So yeah, we're over 6.5 hours in game time at 5 times the speed harvesting the sugar beet field. And yeah, he's probably getting ready to be unloaded, which means they'll top off my trailer, and I'm going back to the vehicle shop where I just was and sell it for $12,735. Is it something like that? But yeah, we've been selling it pretty good, so that way, you know, even though we just bought a $300,000 tractor, but we sold the Dude's Fire as well. Yeah, we got 36 grand in the bank account, which is more than enough to run this farm, especially with the rabbits, the greenhouses, and the orchards. I'm going to continue this. Obviously, I want to finish it before. I just want to finish the field and see what it is. By the way, if you're counting along, and I'm scratching on my pad right now, this is my 5th load after filling up the silo. So, yeah, we're getting close to 1 million. Next load would be 1 million liters for sure. But yeah, I'll continue, and it may be dark when I see you again. I don't know. And like I said, we pushed into the evening hours, but we're on the last strip. It's right here. He's coming. So, yeah, you can tell by looking at our money, we were, what, at 30 some odd $1,000 when I last left you, and now we're up to 105. The price has stayed the same at the same place. I forgot, was it 141? 141, is it still 141? Because that's where I'm going next to the vehicle shop. So things are going rather well, but yeah, 10 hours. 10 in-game hours at time 5's the speed to do sugar beet in this field. Whose bright idea was it to plant sugar beet in this field? Either way, so far, we have made $114,000 in this field from selling sugar beet. Plus, we have 500,000 liters in the silo. I was like, I hope this guy does not have more than my trailer can hold, because that means I have to make another trip. So, I don't think he does. And so if I add the total that I have already, plus whatever we get out of this trailer here, or how much I can get into this trailer. For me, I thought I was leaving some in the harvester, but the harvester says 0. Okay, yeah, I know it does that once in a while. Is it going to let me fold it up is the question. Yeah, it'll fold up. Let's turn off the beacons. Turn off the lights. So, yeah, you can see I got 2.4 hours on here, 2.5 hours. If you want to subtract about 5 or 10 minutes of that off there, that's pretty much how long it took to harvest the field. Because all I really did was drive it from the shop where we bought it from and park it at the farm. All the lights are off that. Yeah, okay. Don't want the battery to be dead in the morning. So yeah, so all I did was drive from the shop to the farm and then the farm to this field. And yeah, I got almost 2.5 hours on that machine already. So let's see, another, wait, 85,000 liters more. 85.5. So if I do some quick math here, which, wow, that's a lot of sugar beet. So, yeah, 1,475,000 liters of sugar beet we just harvested today. Yeah, a long day. A long day. But a productive day. I mean, we got some fields weeded. Well, small fields. We got the field over here with some soybean down. We sold the tractor and bought a huge tractor. Has more horsepower than this truck. So we should have more than enough horsepower to do what we need to do. And now you get to see the map a little bit at night, because I never really work at night. Sometimes I do, but it's usually off camera, because when it's nighttime, you guys, you know, I don't know how it's going to come out on the YouTubes, because usually they kind of darken it just a little bit, but it's not too bad right now. At least the lights are on in the house. Around and round we go. And for the last time today, I'm going to the vehicle shop. I thought about spending some time and selling some more slurry and manure this evening, but nah, it's been a long day. And it was a long night before that, because I was trying to get enough cash to buy the Deuce Far for today, which we did do. They need a light at this entrance for the vehicle shop. So I think I'm just going to sell the sugar beet, bring the tractor and trailer back to the farm. I may not even put it away too well. Just park it up somewhere and head right to bed. That's my plan, because yeah, the next day we got to the T8's going to plow that field, and we're going to grab our new Deuce Far, and he's going to cultivate the field. After looks like the price is dropping. 12,098 is what I got here. Did the price drop since I just left there? Oh, that's right. I didn't have a full trailer. Duh. Yeah, so I'm going to start like the harvesting. We may harvest the wheat field because that's kind of small. We'll zip right through that. And then we'll bring up to the barley field, do like a headland or two, and set that off on a worker, and then try to cultivate and everything. But I did come in here because someone told me the woman leaves at nighttime and the guy shows up. And there he is. Oddly enough, he looks... Never mind, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to say it. So how much do we make on sugar beet today? Harvest income, 126,000. Now I have what, like almost six more loads of sugar beet at $12,000. So you can say I got like I could have made another 70 grand from the sugar beet I put in storage. So if you just want to round that off to roughly $200,000 we just got off that field. Not bad when I paid $500,000 for that harvester. Sugar beet does pay rather well. You can look at what you get per 1,000 liters, which you'll say, boy, sugar beet isn't worth it. I've said this before though, but it takes a lot of work. As you saw, that field there took 10 hours to harvest. So yeah, a lot of work, but a lot of yield, and it's a different crop, and it's something different to do, and I need to get out of the way of the cement truck. There we go. And that's where we're going to wrap it up. So not, like I said, not too bad. We bought a $300,000 tractor, and we still have over $100,000 in our bank account. But that is going to do it for today, guys. Hopefully you guys did enjoy the episode. I do appreciate you watching as always, and I'll catch you next time on Mercury Farms. But until then, have a good one. Who's texting me now? Oh, it's Bill Buck. I wonder what he wants.